Welcome to episode 9 of our Feed the Bees series, based on the Feed the Beast Revelation Pack, with a focus on bees, which I've been researching since the last episode. Episode 8, which was the last episode, I recorded that directly on afterwards from episode 7. But since then, I've been looking back at the comments from episode 7, and also doing a lot of research for myself to actually get a bit more up to speed on exactly how bees work, because I've been groping in the dark a little bit recently. I've also made a little ladder up here. And so I think I haven't really been explaining what I'm doing. That's been the worst thing, just looking back. I haven't really been explaining exactly how the bees work, simply because I didn't really 100% know myself. So I'll try and do a little bit of that in this episode. Plus, I want to go downriver. I've already been there briefly off camera, and I've discovered there's kind of like some stuff that we might want to investigate at some point. And we're kind of here-ish. And yeah, I've improved my bee area quite a bit. Just jump down there, jump down there, jump down there. Hup! That was quite painful. That's not ideal. So yes, I can put the all the apiaries next, really pretty much next to each other with no ill benefits. I'm also using some bee houses as well as apiaries. And bee houses can be just as useful. You don't get mutations out of these, and you can't use frames, but it does keep a nice stable thing going. As long as you've got a pristine princess in there, you'll never. In fact, even if you have a non-pristine princess, they'll carry on churning out generation after generation. Well, this happens to be pristine anyway. So we've got mystical, unusual, meadow, and forest, as before, plus the wintry bees over in the wintry biome. We've got a production thing, which I've decided I'm going to replace, because at the moment this is spitting out non-pure bees, because I did not use first-generation bees from the get-go, and genes got mixed in from other bees, I think. So I'm going to probably trash all that. And that's, in theory, going to be one of my ones that I use just to get things like a lot of honey drops over time. This seems to be completely empty. I think that's just waiting for something. And these are my mutation attempts. And so we've got a lot of these meadow forest attempts at getting common bees, plus this one, common v meadow, which I am trying to do because what I'm trying to do is the result of these experiments over here. I'm trying to put the results of that into here, re-crossbreed them with meadow, hopefully in an increased chance of getting a pure common bee. And because when you actually do get a mutation, generally only one of the species genes is mutated, and you end up with a hybrid of a common and something else. What we really want is something that is double mutated into just a common bee. So both of its species genes are both common. But whatever. Not quite sure if that has to be like a spontaneous double mutation, or whether you have to do it via making common hybrids, bunging them together, and then you eventually get a common pure. It's all based on luck. But we'll see. So just to clear a little bit of stuff up, when you create a queen from a princess and a drone, the queen is basically the princess. It's got all the princess's genes, but it's also pregnant with seed that may actually become useful in the next generation. Because when the actual offspring are created, when the queen comes to the end of its life, and the offspring will have some genes from one parent and some from the other, and it picks them just like at random. And so every bee actually does have two. It actually has two genes, an active and an inactive. Active are the genes that are actually applicable at the moment, like this little common bee that we created last time. This is the common rocky hybrid that we saw previously. This is a common bee, but it's also got inactive genes that may be picked to pass on to the next generation, but it may not be. We don't know, because it's going to pick these. The next generation will have some from this column, some from this column, and also from the other bee as well. So no, really. So this is half common, half rocky, sort of, but it is actually a common bee. So maybe if we put this back into like a crossbreeding pot, we may end up with a common pure. Hang on, what's it? I don't even know what cultivated. That's a new one. Have I accidentally created another? Oh my god! I've created a second mutation. I think that's kind of like what I knew. I think common and meadow are supposed to be able to breed into yet another type of bee. But that kind of wasn't what I was trying to do. I was just trying to get more commons. Let's see, what else have we got? We actually do have a new common here. Two different kinds of forest drones, so they'll be genetically different. Otherwise they'd stack. Oh god, this is a mess. More meadows and forests. So when it actually does create these common princess mutations. I mean, what can actually happen is it can the next generation will it can produce like one princess and several drones, each of which, in theory, could mutate into a common, I think. I'm not quite sure if the exact way the mechanisms work in that respect. But anyway, I'll try not to over-explain things too much. But I just want to point out that I am starting to be a bit more knowledgeable about this. Let's have a look at the life cycles. The unusual queen's still going on. Let's actually recycle this into the queen. So I don't actually need a second drone. I don't. For some reason, at some point, I got convinced that you needed to put a second drone into here for it to work, but you don't, basically. So that's good. This is a purebred line. No other weird genes have been mixed in from elsewhere, so all the drones do stack. But we're starting to get to this. Oh, there's two brand new princesses, actually. That's rather nice. And we are getting to the situation where we have got a lot of just rogue bees. Some of which I've actually tested. Like, there's a common forest hybrid, which is... Oh, it's a common forest hybrid. Yes, again, not a pure one. But I'm thinking, like, if I get two common hybrids, like a common princess hybrid and a common drone hybrid, if I do put them into my common meadow thing, maybe they'll eventually... I mean, it doesn't need to mutate or anything. It just needs to pick the right genes so that both sides end up being common. I think that's how I can possibly do it. Anyway, I'm going to take these out. I've got a horrible feeling this lot up here are just trash. Apart from you, the cultivated drone. Actually, I'll test you. This will probably be a hybrid. So let's get this out. Take my common thing away. Ah, right. Okay, so it's a hybrid, a cultivated and a meadow bee. So it took the inactive gene from the meadow parent rather than the common one. Yeah. And there's also other stuff as well. The blue thing is a recessive gene. That basically only means that any time there's like a choice where the game can choose like to pass on either the active or the inactive one. If one of them happens to be blue and the other happens to be red, it'll always pick the red one. The red one is the dominant thing. So that just adds a little extra bit of confusion to it. Which is fine, actually, because we would actually want this gene to be passed on because it's actually better. The lifespan's better than that one, unless you actually want a shorter lifespan. But, who knows. Other than that, it's actually fairly similar. I mean, the fertility of 2 is the default, and which will get basically one bonus drone each cycle. If the fertility is 1, like the cave bee, that's a bit piss, because you only really get new extra drones from that. Whereas the wintry one has... Oh god, it's dark. The wintry one has 4. Let's go to bed. So what we'll do is we'll set things going again whilst we're going adventuring. Meadow, forest, common. So I don't know whether it's best when it comes to this sort of thing, trying to get new commons. I'm not sure necessarily whether it's best to use pure meadow and pure forest, or whether you can just recycle things. I think in theory, if you're trying to get like a common pure, it doesn't matter because the genes can get all messed up as much as they want, mixtures of forest and meadows and everything. But when it actually mutates into a common, that gives it a set, and on one side at least. Hopefully 2, but on one side of brand new common bee genes, so it can discard all the information from before. So I'm sure you can just like them. We can bung in meadow and forest. But I'm just thinking maybe if you like putting in like things that are meadow common hybrids, whether that'll actually increase our odds of getting a double in. But let's try it. I mean, let's try now. Well, in theory, cultivated bee, but that's not quite what the point was. Let's try and put 2 commons in together. Common hybrid. Oh no. Times common hybrid equals mystery. So what will happen here? I think I've got common princess and a common drone. We already know that's a common forest hybrid. Let's just test out our bee. Oh, this is a common forest as well. So it's the double common forest situation. Let's sort this out. Let's see what happens here. It'll be a common princess because it'll basically a common queen because it'll basically be the common princess, but preggers. So we can let that go. I mean that'll clear with time. With any luck, that'll give us some. Oh, it won't. It can't. The trouble with this is it's never going to mutate, is it? It's never going to mutate into like Well, we'll see. I'm not quite sure if it actually needs to mutate at this point. I think it's recommended to only ever breed using pures, but I'm just trying to get a pure by luck or something. I don't know. It's quite complicated, this whole generational thing. Anyway, the rest of it I'm going to try. Meadow forest. Let's try. Let's go to the meadow box. The trouble is with princesses, you never get more princesses from your apiaries. You only ever get like 1 for 1. To get brand new princesses, like to increase your stock of total princesses, you actually need to go out into new hives in the world, which does make it harder and harder to find them. This has taken ages, these ones. I've been blathering for so long and I still haven't done anything. Well, let's go. Unless that... Oh, no, those are the ones I actually... yeah, ignore that. Those are the ones that I redid. I think these lads are actually pure. I'm going to put a pure in into here. This is only a drone. It's an ignoble princess. Well, what I really should do is then, therefore, put this into a bee house instead of an apiary. Then there's no chance of the ignoble line coming to an end. But I'm not going to worry about that. Is she using a meadow princess? Oh, they're all ignobles. They're all crap. No, well, we'll risk it. Actually, I don't want a meadow one, do I? Actually, I want a forest and... Forest drone. Have I actually got any forest princesses? No, I don't. Oh, in which case, let's do that. Not quite sure why I'm recycling things over and over at the moment, but... Oh, what have I done? I didn't actually pick the damn things up. So we might get a comment out of that. So this is the common V meadow. Don't need to worry about that, do we? This should be interesting. When you're actually having a queen that's a hybrid, they can, in theory, produce this sort of thing. Well, different. If from both sides of the family, basically. Like, if we got some genes like if we got a common wintry hybrid, we might actually get some wintry combs as well as normal honeycombs from it. There are other things as well we can do. But the really interesting genes don't happen until you've actually discovered more new kinds of bees by mutations. We could actually make some... I think it's a soul frame. So I might actually do that in this episode, because a soul frame increases chances of mutations. Soul frames, I think, require soul sand. Let's just have a look. I didn't detail that at all. I need to... Soul frame. There we go. Here it is. So that requires soul sand and impregnated frame. Oh, an impregnated frame is impregnated sticks. Using 100... Oh, bloody hell, that's using quite a lot of... Alright. So you have to use normal wood and quite a lot of olive oil. But we've got loads of seeds these days. Well, I did go to the nether last time. I'm not quite sure if I got any soul sand, though. Right, that's what we'll do first. And then we'll go and investigate the mystery things that I saw, that I talked about, downriver. I would have put it in here if I put it in anywhere. Dirt, marble, brown wool. There's the nether rack. Can't see any soul sand. Alright. So we will actually need to go to the nether, which means a little bit of... That was a popping sound. I think it was the an egg being laid. I do want to make sure that I get rid of all my good stuffs, just so we don't lose everything in the nether. Because if you remember from last time, the nether's a bit of a dangerous place, because we do spawn on a horrible floating island above some lava, surrounded by ghasts. Not ideal. Which one's the centrifuge? I've got some more honey drops out of that. And I'll put that in there. Nice little setup now. I mean, we've got loads of power, and that's almost full now. Let's eat some scran. Got quite a bit of wood. Oh yeah, because I took down all the wood. Stop. Where am I going? Oh yeah, I took down all the trees from up there. Maybe we should put that wood into... Because we're going to make an impregnated stuff, so... Actually, we'll put it in here for now. We'll worry about that in a bit. First of all, we need to get the soul sand. I've still got a bloody bee flapping about the place. I was going to set up more bees, but... In fact, what I should do... Forest Princess. Right down. I'll get these lads out. And also these lads. Oh, this is the forest. These are the junk ones. I'm going to take these out. I think they've got some batty genes in them at the moment. But anyway, it's actually the meadow bees I want to do. Oh, that's... No, I've cleared that out already. Anyway, let's leave them to it. Put my bucket down here as well. I'm being very inefficient now. Saplings can stay. Ladders can... I mean, this is the wrong... Oh, this is the wrong... This really is the wrong thing. Let's put it in Oh no, I'll need that. Get rid of the ladders. Get rid of the bed, because you can't get that in the nether. I'll use that. And boat. Right, off we go. Where's the nether portal? It's over there. I won't harvest anything just yet. I do need the seeds for the olive oil. Was it olive oil? For the impregnate. Oh, that's fine. I can do any kind of oil. It's fine. Let's hope for the best. Actually standing the damn thing. Oh, it's... Right. Wish me luck! Also picked up some wheat. Right, are we safe? Yeah, we're going to get the super duper frame rates for a little bit. Right. I think I'm safe to just... Yeah, okay, that's fine. Right, so soul sand. That's soul sand, isn't it? Yes. I'm not sure if it's a shovel. Is this a shovel job, or... I've actually got a shovel on me. Well, there's a fine to do. I don't think I need much. Yeah, it's a lot easier going this time. There's no enemies around, and, well, I've already got a bridge off the island. I wonder if there's anything else I need to take whilst I'm here. Well, I don't actually know of anything. We get a bit more nether quartz, because we did get some, but just not very many. There's all sorts of weird stuff down there. There's like a transparent blue mushroom type thing. But, as I don't really want to worry too much. I'll get some more nether quartz, because I may build... If our power requirements increase, I will need to build a second solar panel. Yeah, that'll do. That's all I really care about for now. Don't drop down there. There's a little mushy. Pigman. Plus what looks like a red creeper. What are you? An evil creeper thing. Hang on, I've lost my island. I think it's up here, isn't it? Here we go. Oh, it's literally just there. No, that red creeper thing... Oh, God, I'm going to be able to see it a bit better from up here, aren't I? Red creeper thing is giving me the heebie-jeebies. Yeah, it's definitely a red creeper. Right, let's go. Let's go before a gas turns up. This definitely warrants further exploration, because there's a lot of interesting looking stuff around. Flappity flap flap. And it's now night time, so we better go to bed. Where's bed? I'm definitely thinking of getting rid of this feature at some point. It's just... I can't even... Where's the way down these days? Oh, it's down there. Yeah. I really must do something with this room. It's piss. Ay, ay, ay. And... I never feel like I get as much nether quartz as I thought I'd get. Anyway, I'll probably put nether quartz into... That's more of the drops thing. I've got a little bit from before. So something with the dust, which I don't care for. Right, so seeds. Lots of seeds there. There's loads of rice seeds as well. We've got rice for days. Beetroot seeds as well. Forgotten that then. Yeah, whatever. So I think I will do a quick... I just jumped... Oh, you can... Ah! Right, I forgot. Yeah, you can... Yeah. You can't jump on crops. You can run through them, like, but you can't jump on... Yeah, okay, right. Completely forgot that was how that worked. Anyway, let's get... This is really... Let's get some... Get us rice. No, get some seeds. Get some seeds. Oh, I'm just taking everything. No, it's fine. I'll do a full harvest. We'll have to do this eventually anyway. Seeds, seeds, seeds. Wheat. Not fully grown. Some of it. And this will all go towards our fried rice, our staple snack. A little bit of stuff. A little bit more wheat there. Right. Hup. Yeah, I should have taken this back to the food area, but never mind. Right, so I need a squeezer now. Put in all the seeds. And all them. And all them. That's quite a lot of seeds. We'll get a lot of olive oil out of that. I could redirect this to put all the Ooh, I wonder if I... No, I'm not... I'm not sure you can just by using... There's no config, is there? No, you can't. I was thinking maybe, like, you know, where we did this. And made it so that things automatically go into there. Well, apparently we can't do it without, it'll just fill this up, so we still have to pipette it. But I think you can use liquid pipes to redirect the flow, but not that bothered at the moment. So soul frame. We do need to look at this, don't we? We've got the soul sand, and we need the impregnated frame. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and some string. So we'll need 400 miller buckets, I think they are, of oil before we can get 4... How many frames? Just for one frame, blimey. Anyway, pipette. I think that's in the bee stuff. There it is. We've already got a bit of seed oil in there. So I should be able to, in fact, bung that in there. Right there. Hopefully that should have... Oh. What have I done? I'm not quite sure where that all went. Oh, it's all in the pipette still. I should have... Maybe I should took the additional stuff out of the carpenter. Yeah, that's what I did. Right. So now, yeah, we've got 500 in there. So that'll be enough for our stickage. So let's go back to here. No, and to impregnate them, I actually do need to put these directly into here, don't I? How do I get rid of these things? Oh, left click. Impregnated stick. Oh, so it's already going full flow there. So I need to go and find some string. Have I got any cotton on me? I have. How do you make cotton into string? Oh, hang on. There. There we go. Nicely harvested. Didn't realise I was going to be able to do that. That's rather convenient. 8 impregnated sticks. Got myself some soul sand. So in theory, I keep saying in theory, I should now be able to make a soul frame using this method. Why have we got 6? I thought I got... Did I not get them all? Well, I should have got... I've got 8 in there. What did I do wrong there? I don't know. Anyway, who cares? Oh, what have I done wrong? Oh, we actually have to make the impregnated frame first. Okay. Right, there. Now we have a soul frame. So, what? Lifespan shortened, mutation lengthened, production really shortened, or made shitty, and durability 80. So that won't last forever. So let's... In here, maybe? This is almost done. Oh, just in the nick of time. We have ourselves a common princess. Right. That'll be kind of meadow forest. Is that a... whatever. Get rid of those. So this is probably going to be another crap one. Bee analyzer there. Not called a bee. It used to be called a bee analyzer, but at some point I think they generalised it into things that are more than bees. Right. So, common princess. This will probably be a hybrid. It's a common meadow hybrid. So still not pure. A nice pure one. What about in you? Hang on, where is it? Common hybrid, common hybrid. Common drone. So, maybe, you never know, this might be a pure. Oh! It is! I think I've just... Oh, well, sort of. You see... right, so it's not quite got the same genes. So this is not technically a purebred, I don't think. It is a common. But, look, it's got 2 different kinds of genes here. Otherwise, they're exactly the same. No, it's not quite. Production's slightly different as well. I think it's I think it has taken some meadow genes with it. Meadows. Okay, I'll have a look. If fertility 3. I didn't. Hang on. Let's have a look at a meadow bee. Trying to find a pure... Well, those will be pure, because I think there's so many of them. This really should just be a... Hang on, take my common out. Production, pollination, fertility... No, that's weird. Where the hell's that 3 fertility come from, then? Also, this is... Let's recycle this lot. Right, that one's a proper meadow bee. In fact, that's one basically of the sort I've just analysed. Let's take you out. And also put you back in. Here. Well, that's a different sort. Oh dear. That's a different sort again. So we have got a common drone that's sort of a... Right. What we'll do is put this somewhere special. And this is my pure wild bees one. These are ones which have been untouched by breeding. So I think I might have a new chest. If I just actually make one. I don't think we've got actually anything spare at the moment. I haven't got enough wood in here to make another chest. Oh well, I'll bung it here. This is in theory the piss bee chest. But that one's our special one. It's a common, I think. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't say it's a hybrid. It's not a hybrid, but it just contains ever so slightly wacky genes. But that's fine. I don't think it's actually going to be a problem in any way because it's not going to genetically go wonky at any point. So we actually have our first, what I'm considering to be a pure bee. But we do need to actually set some more things off. Yeah, these are all empty now, aren't they? Oh, what? This is the result of our common thing, and it's bloody forest! Both of them! God damn it. That's disappointing. It's taken... Well, let's analyse it. Let's analyse the princess. Forest! You bastard! Yeah, because that was yeah, it was a common forest, and it's unfortunately it's taken all the bloody forest species genes with it. It's picked poorly. What a prick! Let's have a look at the drone as well. That's a forest. Fertile as fuck though. So yeah, we've got a rogue set of forest, but completely pointless bloody forest. Piss off! Bloody crap. We've also got... I can't remember. Oh, this is the common meadow hybrid. Right. So, what we'll do... I'll load these back up again. It's also getting dark. And we'll reconvene in the morning. Okay, I've got a bunch of things going. So, it should take a bit of extra time. So, let's go and do that little bit of investigating. Which, I need to go down to the river. I really should check in with my cave bee, shouldn't I? I always forget about these lads. Oh, a little rocky comb. I'll set them off again, but fertility of these is ×1, which means they only ever produce one drone, which means they never really increase in number. But never mind. Let's put that into there. We've got some additional lads in here, though. So what I could do is breed to make it a bit more fertile. I could produce a line of bees that have, for instance, if I crossbred cave and wintry, I might be able to try and get the fertility trait into the cave line. Therefore, the cave would produce loads more. It would be no good for making... I don't know. Who cares? Let's just go. Right, so yes, this is going south, which is where I want to go. I think I was marking that because that was a river biome, and I thought maybe that would be a good idea to set up for bees. But then I quickly abandoned that idea as being piss. Hello, cow. Oh, I can see it. I can see the beehive. Oh, it was over to the left. Oh no! Hang on. The beehive's there, but I think that's just yet more of what we've already got. I've got my little I've got my shovel thing, my scoop, just in case we do see any hives, and also my pufferoo. So there it is. Here we go. So this mountainside is covered in something I want to investigate. Let's park up here next to our Pam's Harvest Craft stuff. I got recommended to actually plant some of those things near my house. Maybe they'll spread and produce more stuff then. But let's not worry about that just now. Let's sort them out. And then scoop them up. This is the curious hive, so it'll be more of these bloody things that we don't really need much of, but we have them anyway. Right, so there's a little... Oh, there's more bees up here and all. Let's try and make our way up here. Oh, this is already rough going. What biome am I in? Oh my god, there's a really big one over there. Let's get to the top. I want to see what's what. I still haven't got my shovel. Not quite sure what happened to my shovel. Maybe just broke. Right. Oh, here we go. Let's get this hive. This is probably a forest one, is it? Oh, no, it's an unusual... Oh, I don't really want an unusual hive. It's up to my arse in unusualness. Right, so what are these things then? They might just be literally just outcrops of stone. I mean, these might be nothing. Yeah, I don't think they're anything, are they? That's just fatally disappointing. They are just sceneries. Although, having said that, there's a little bit of something here. Oh, it's an old abandoned... Yeah, we've seen these before. An old abandoned farm. Which gives us a few extra crops and things. All the stuff that we've really got already. Actually, I do have a bed on me, so let's bed up. Now we can go to bed. Yes. I'm on the bed on the top of a mountain. That's a good song. Right, let's just see if there's any point in these nodules at all. I don't think there is. They're crap, and they can piss off. But we've noticed. I mean, I want to check this out thoroughly, just because with the whole marble thing. I mean, there were eventually chests once things had been mined out all over the shop. These just look like random features then. Just that it was just strange because this entire hillside I could see from the river was covered in stuff. I'll go over there actually because it looks like there's something. There's green pillars. I'm sure we saw something at the start of this series to do with these. To do with like these rocky green pillar type things. I have a feeling it's something that happens. Like there might be things here at night. Ooh, what's this? Thatch. Interesting. Oh! I see a chest. Gold! Also, iron swords for days. Huh. I think I'll the flesh. How weird. I found some it. Is there another chest? There's another chest over here. Ooh. Glad I came here now. I was expecting literally nothing, to be honest. So many chests! Iron! Wow. Actually, do need a bit of this. And... There's two more over there. Wow, this is payday. More gold and iron. And bone. I think there's that one just there as well for us to snaffle. Delicious trove. Oh, redstone as well. Ooh. Always welcome. Don't think there's any need in getting. I really don't think there's any need in getting the flesh. Right, let's mark it. Let's mark this to be ours. It's taking its time. For some reason, you can't put the torches. Oh, the slabs. That's why. I couldn't put the torch down in them. I wonder if that's going to be fixed in the next Minecraft. I think 1.4 is it? They might actually be making it so you can do. Ah, who cares? Nice. 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 I see a pumpkin. You can see how this entire landscape is full of these bloody weird things. These, I'm not quite sure what they're... Oh, new biome. Not quite sure if they're going to be any good for anything, though. What sort of biome is that, then? That's tall tree, is that? Maybe that's what's it called? Targa or something? I don't know. They're very pretty. But yeah, don't think we really need much more pumpkinage, do I? Can't imagine those other things or anything. It did seem to be that one place that is going to be useful for us getting stuff. Well, we'll go back. maybe do a bit of cross-country. Just so we haven't been east, and by the looks of it, there's something on the mini-map which might be quite interesting. It might just be another meteor site. Yeah, it is another meteor site. Right, let's dig through. Yes, skystone. I'm actually doing some food. There we go. None more black. Getting deja vu now. So I think I've solved the mystery of why there are these lumpy pricks all over the place. I found nothing in the meteor, by the way. And that's it. It's a special type of biome called a rocky plateau. Never thought to actually look at that. Oh well. So, oh hello. Oh, it's a forest hive as well. Oh. Right, take some of this, lads. Oh, and take a good lungful of my mystery dust. There, they won't sting me, and I can get myself some bonus, well, a bonus forest princess. Once I've actually just got rid of some of the, don't really want any beetroot seeds. I want to keep the soul sand. Rotten flesh. All these bloody swords that I picked up. Oh, delicious potato. Something else there. I think that's just the rotten flesh. Yeah, there is. Right. So I just want this other bee. Just me as well. What can I get rid of? Yeah. I'll hurl the potato away. Right, so I've got that stuff. That'll do. I mean, I've got full inventory now, so there's no point in gathering anything else. There's another... I can't remember if that's the curious hive. Let's have a just double check. No, that's the unusual one. Balls to the unusual hive. Okay, let's get back and check in with our bees. I've come in via the harbour again. I can't call it a harbour. There's bugger all there. And that's eaten quite a lot of food. Well, required a lot of food. Anyway, right, so I shall first of all bang in... Well, we've got some nice pure bees, so this one I should take outside, shouldn't I? So all the pure stuff can go into there. Nice. And I'm not going to bother centrifuging that just yet, but I might as well put that in there. Get rid of those. Bloody swords all over the place. That should be fine for now. Right. By the looks of it, they're still going. This one's about to finish. Forest and... I think there's a forest common... I can't remember what I'm reading there. That might be... Oh, that is actually a meadow forest. I think the signs are still correct. Same with that one, I think. That one's empty. Oh. Oh, I didn't really stock these as much as I thought. Ah, here we go. This is almost done. This is common meadows hybrid. I think this might be a commons meadow hybrid, but also there might be a common rocky in there. I can't quite remember now. Brilliantly. Forest bees are just still busy ladding around the place. That trip did not take long. I expected all the bees to have actually finished by the time I got in. It was sort of night time anyway. Maybe I should be making another solar panel. That might be a good idea. Oh, it's not quite night time yet. I know what I'll do. I'll go upstairs and reflect. May as well make full use of my completely... Oh my god, I hate that so much. Make full use of my incredible ladder. Or my incredi ladder. I can watch the sun set from up here. Everything is peaceful. Okay, next morning, let's just see the results of... My mouse is going all over the place. Let's see the results of our things, because they are starting to come to the end now. We've got utterly useless crap. We may as well just do that. Put them back in again. Disappointing. Meadow forest. Hasn't quite finished. That one's empty. That one's something. Ah! We've got another cultivated drone. Right. Again, without even a soul frame or whatever. But we've got two common... got a common princess and a common drone, which is interesting. This was our double hybrid thing, wasn't it? Again. So, let's see if we've got... Ideally, we'd have a common princess pure. Let's see if that's the case. Probably not. If it's not, I'll probably do some off-camera stuff in time for the next episode. Hang on, what am I even doing here? Common princess. Oh, it's a common Rocky. Yeah, it's taking the wrong genes. Never mind. What about you? That's also a common Rocky. Oh, that's interesting, because the common drone now actually is carrying... actually, the previous common drone had the nocturnal thing. So it would be nice if actually if the resulting common ended up having... Well, I don't know if it's a common pure, it won't actually have that. Or will it? I don't know if those sorts of traits actually carry over the red ones. But it'd be nice to actually have manage to actually just randomly introduce nocturnal into it, so they can work day and night, or possibly just night. I think it's all day round, but who knows? So we've got a couple of more commons out of that, which not really very useful. I'll put that in my what's now called the trash pile. Anything else? We're still waiting on. I think this must be finished by now. There we go. Oh, we've got another common drone. So let's just take all these out, put them in the trash pot. Actually, no, let me recycle them. Forest princess, meadow drone. It doesn't really matter. For getting commons, it doesn't really matter which way round these are. Anyway, we need to actually sort out... See if this common drone happens to be anything interesting. No, it's a hybrid. Into the pot. Thou shalt go. Right, so we're getting there. We actually finally have a bee that is just a common bee. I just need to do a bit more fannying around. This common... What are you? Common Rocky, common... Let's actually put this into the common again. It's bloody cultivated bee. Actually, we'll have to test that one out as well. Hang on, I've just completely cocked up. I keep on forgetting which is the inventory and which is the chest like an idiot. So these are our... Oh, that's a different one. That's the one. Oh, that's a good one. God. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, it is. That's the common one. Hang on. What's going on here? I just forgot to put... Oh, yeah. Okay, because this is the... That is our good boys thing. Right, that's supposed to contain that one, because that's just a common bee. Right, this is our trash pile. So, these are our common Rocky hybrids. These are going back in here. So we'll continue our quest to try and get a pure in this method, which does seem to be working. Which is all very kind of it. And I'll try and fill up the other ones as well to try and keep things going. Right, final thing we'll do, quickly put this through the analyzer. And we've got a cross between a cultivated and a common, which is not surprising. We'll work out what to do with that at some other point. Because for sorting out hybrids and things, we might want to... whatever. Anyway, a lot to think about, so we'll pick this up again in the next episode. And hopefully we'll actually finally get a common for both princess and drone side of things, and we can start building up new drones from that, and everything will be good. Cool, so thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.